Hello! Welcome back to my channel. So I decided to play with some cool tones today. Did a cool tone like pinky, kind of pink. We're just gonna say a little smoky eye, cool tone smoky eye. Darkness in the hair. I have a wig on. I'm in love with it. I'm a little obsessed. Anyways, if you want to see how to get this look, keep watching.
So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to prime my face first with Too Faced Hangover Primer that's infused with coconut water. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my face. I did do my brows first just because in this video I do have a wig on and I didn't want to have to go through doing some darker brows because it took me a while to finally get them to match. Then I'm going to take Smashbox Photo Finish Color Correcting Primer for redness and put that on my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. For some reason I was really red this day and I needed to cut that out. For foundation, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC15, and I'm going to apply that with my damp beauty blender.
Don't look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers. Standing in the shade. Going louder, we are all one color.
For concealer, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm going to apply that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. And then, as usual, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and buff that out.
Run free and dive into the
To set the concealer and make it stay in place and not move around, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just apply it where I set the concealer, but I'm not doing the baking technique, I'm just kind of pressing it into the skin.
break the chains and our freedom's ours at stake. back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a
To set my foundation, I'm using the Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder by MAC in the shade Medium, and I'm going to use the Morphe M527 brush to apply that to my skin.
going harder. We are more than numbers standing in this hate. Going louder. We are all one color standing in the way.
To prime my eyes, I'm using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm using the Morphe M505 brush. And I'm going to apply that all over the lid and all the way up to the brow bone.
Join the army of the shadows.
So I'm going to take this Pro Conceal and Correct palette by MAC, and I'm going to use the shade NC15, and I'm just going to carve out my brows just a little bit more, and I'm using the MAC 212 brush.
Join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder. We are more than numbers standing in this hate.
So the first eyeshadow I'm taking is MAC Hoax, and I'm using the MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be putting that right in the crease.
Run free and dive into
So next I'm going to be taking MAC Swiss Chocolate and the M433 Morphe brush, and I'm going to be putting that right on the outer V.
while we're so ashamed to be alive. Break the chains and our freedom's ours at stake.
Next, taking that same exact brush, I'm taking MAC's Typographic eyeshadow, and I'm going to put it right in that outer V just to smoke it out a little bit more than the Swiss Chocolate did.
Going louder. We are all one color standing in the way. Don't look behind your back. Chase a light.
Here I am taking the Morphe M508 and that concealer that I use for under my brows, and I'm just kind of making a half cut crease right in the front.
So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder. We are more than numbers standing in this hate. Going louder. We are all one color standing in the way. Join the army of the shadows.
And to set that concealer, I'm using MAC's Yogurt eyeshadow and a Morphe brush that has no name or number, and I'm going to just set that concealer.
Shadows, shadows, join the army of the shadows. Join the army of the shadows. Going harder. We are
So I wanted this look to sparkle a little bit, so I took that same brush I used for the concealer in this Maya Cosmetics Prom Glitter. I sprayed my brush with some Fix Plus, and I'm just placing that right over top that yogurt eyeshadow.
in the way.
For eyeliner, I'm using the MAC acrylic paint in pure white and the MAC 210 brush, and I'm going to apply that in a wing liner. I have said this before in my previous videos, you do have to build up this product to get that color payoff.
Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours at stake.
For mascara, I'm using the MAC Pro Beyond Twisted Lash, and I'm going to coat my top lashes because I do have some of the white acrylic paint on top of them. Now to smoke out the bottom, I'm using the Morphe E18 brush, and I'm going in with Hoax first, and I'm going to just smudge it out on that bottom lash line. Then taking the Morphe E36 brush, I'm taking a little bit of typographic and just smudging it into that lash line just a little bit, not too much to where it's too smoked out. To contour my face, I'm using the MAC Sculpting Powder in Taupe, and I'm going to be using the MAC 135 brush. I'm going to put that in the hollows of my cheeks, on my jawline, and in the temples. For blush, I'm using MAC's Mocha blush, and I'm using the Morphe E4 brush to apply that to my cheeks. To highlight, I'm using Becca Cosmetics Moonstone Highlight, and I'm using the Morphe M510 brush to apply that to my cheekbones, the Cupid's bow, and my nose.
Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours at stake.
The lashes I'm using today are the Rain Lashes in Gypsy, and I'm going to apply that with my tweezers. Going back in with that same mascara, I'm going to coat my bottom lashes. And for the lips, I'm using MAC's Lip Pencil in Stone, and I'm going to go ahead and line my lips, overdraw them just a tad bit, not too much.
Don't look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows.
And for lipstick, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip in the shade Sepia. I don't know how to say most of the names, but I'm going to apply that to my lips. And that's the finished look, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.